Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be going in depth of the Creative Balltes Reborn map, just for everybody who's not seen it yet. I did have the launch trailer. This is the new map. So first we're going to start with Slippy Shore. It has a couple of these like slurp buildings. Also I have made a couple of changes, like the loot pool is different. Vending machines are more hard to find. There's like a couple med vending machines around the map, but it is harder to find them, and gold isn't as easy to get now. But this is definitely a really cool POI. I do like I really like the placement. I really like it's a beach POI. It has some chairs and stuff, some slurp. It is Slippy Shore, so it does have a bunch of slurp barrels here, so you can definitely come here and get a good amount of shield and leave with at least 100 HP. There's also a cool basketball court right here. If I can, I'm gonna try and make the shot. Probably not. Yeah, I can't. But I do really like that here. This is definitely one of my favorite POIs. So there is a bunch. I did put a bunch of these OG cars here from Chapter 1. If you come over here, over right near Slippy Shore, we have Little Farm. It's a little POI reference to my other map, Vast Royale. So no need to put down a chest in here. Then if we come over here, old players on my map would remember this is like Homie Woods. This is Homie Camp, a new POI. It's basically Homie Dunes. So if you remember the Homie Dunes crates in the Homie Dunes update in Season 6, this is what these are like what it was. These are like the pieces from Pandora. But the Pandora things have been known as like Homie Woods on my map, and I really like that some POIs are back on this. I really like the way Homie Camp looks. There's a couple of these buildings. I did put a little bit of sprays on them and stuff. But yeah, I really like it. I also put some spray on the tires too. I really like the way it looks with like the prowler on it. But yeah, I really like that POI. If we come over here, next we have Viral Village. It's just a bunch of Viking buildings, but I really like it. It's one of my favorite POIs. That I just think it looks the best, and I really like its placing. Also, these are the new looking loot. This is what the loot crates look like, and then this is what the ammo boxes look like. But those are going to be known as like ammo crates and ammo in boxes. But I do really like this. It's just a bunch of prefabs of the Viking village huts, but I really like it. And then if we follow this road, we come over here to our next POI, Lower Lumber, which is really good. I really like it. I really like its placement. I really like the trees because they're trees from Chapter 1 and stuff. We have some of these hills surrounding it. I need to put loot in that vending machine still. I did change it because it had the old loot pool. I did change the loot pool a lot. So there's the new loot pool, and then I also have changed it a couple times to fit what I like, and I finally found what I like. So this is like one of the storage buildings. All of these are hand built from scratch by myself. If we come over here, this is a lounge area with like an upstairs area that has some boxes and stuff. Down here's like more of the lounge. If we come up here, I'm pretty sure I put some loot. Yeah, there's a single box right there. And then over here is like where you would buy like lumber and stuff. Like you can see there's logs and stuff all around the POI. Some hills with some huts. There's one here, here, and then here. All have loot, which I really like the way it looks. It's like over here in the corner next to Vile. I really like that. And then over here, recently this has become a fan favorite POI in the last 3 seasons. So I decided to keep it, and it's probably gonna stay for a decent amount. I don't know how long. I don't know how long I'm gonna plan for it to stay, but right now it's in Season 1 of Reborn. It has 2 modern houses replacing the old like gray house and the second brick house, but that's still here. We have some old Chapter 1 cars at the modern houses. One's in the garage, but I could definitely see this one being landed a lot because the spot is different. It's like where that POI over there is where Happy Homes used to be. On the old Meadow Island, it used to be in the bottom left corner. Now it's in like the bottom right corner, but I do really like its placement. It's closer to like some of that, like the middle POI right there. So coming over here, a lot of people who played Season 2. I think there's only like a couple people who played Season 2. But if you do remember this, I consider you an OG of my map, because this, if anybody remembers, this is Power Plant from Season 2 of Creative Battles. we have this building, which I shrunk it down because it was pretty long. Then we also have the main building with the reactor inside of it. So right here's the reactor and stuff. Then you can find loot all around it. It's more scarce here, but yeah, you'll still come out with some good loot since it's such a big, since they're bigger POIs. Now these are one of the vending machine locations. If anybody can let me know if you agree with these prices. I think no, wait, these are wrong prices. 20, 10, 30. Alright, there we go. Fix that. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of my favorite POIs this season. I really like the location of it. I really like the look of it right over here. But you also can find all over the place these like extra huts from like over at Lower Lumber. You can find a bunch of these around the map. It always has one loot box, weapon box in it. And then over here at the the closest POI to the center. First season I've ever had creative battles without a named middle POI or something in the middle. That's pretty interesting. See, the middle's like right over here. I also will go over the last two landmarks. But this is Cabin Town. I put down 3 prefabs, which are the cabin prefabs, like from the Lonely Lodge. You can find a chest outside this house. This house I really like because I did hand build it. This is one of the very first buildings I built on this map, when I just had like a tiny bit of terrain built. So you can find some boxes, like loot in here. There's a table with a TV, some sofas over here with 2 gnomes on them staring out the window. Gonna have like a fun storyline with that. You come up here, there's like a bedroom. Behind these bookshelves there's a loot box, weapon box. Then there's a bed, some trash up here, and then TV. Only building with a TV for some. I don't know why I did it like that. But if we come over here, we have one of the landmarks, fishing hut. I really like the way this POI looks. I feel like it fits the aesthetic of the map. It's like near the middle. I like the way it looks. I like how I have the lake and stuff. You can find one loot box there. Now here's one POI that it has been changed a lot. It was originally a purple bridge, but now it's a green bridge. I did have help from my brother, and his favorite color is green, so I did make it green for him, since he did help with the terrain and stuff like that. It's called the bridge, and it's green since that's his favorite color. I wanted to pay homage for him helping me, because I did very appreciate that. He put down some terrain and stuff. But yeah, that was this is Creative Battles Reborn Season 1. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.